have it. Cindy Burgos, thank you so much.
Welcome.
Paul was trying to do the TikTok dance over
Hey,
there.
I don't know the TikTok dance.
I don't know either. It's just
there you
some
go.
little thing they do in the.
Oh, so you have an idea of what it is, right?
Kinda, yes. That was the inspiration for learning that song.
Or really the
Yeah.
dance or the TikTok?
Both of them, because I saw them a lot on TikTok, and my daughter, she was like, "Hey, mommy, I like that song." So I'm like, it is kind of catchy. So I tried it, and that's how
Marlene
it came
said she'll
about.
treat us to the TikTok dance before.
Oh
this
yeah,
morning's
I know
session
there's
is
an
over.
open your arm part. Maybe I do that one. That's as far as it goes. But great to have you here.
Thank you.
And but for people who don't know, please introduce
Yes.
your friend. We're used to classical, Cindy.
Exactly.
Tell me about this one.
All right, so this is electric violin. It's almost like the regular kind that I use,
Yeah.
but it's electric, so I have to plug it in, so it has a wireless receiver so that I can walk around and entertain, and not constricted by wires. So it's like a standard violin, except that you need batteries to power it. You have to plug it in to charge it. So that's the only part that's different, electric part.
Yeah.
So this is what happened in the pandemic.
Most of it, the video part of it, the social media part of it, but I had been using a different violin, one that I was given for my birthday by Mr. Leon Banks, but then that one went out of commission, so my good friend Anselma Jones, she loaned me her one.
All music lovers.
Yes.
Like, go ahead.
So I'm lucky enough that she was like, well, I'm not really doing anything right now, but I know she's starting off her career as well, so it will soon go back to its rightful owner.
No, that rendition you did a moment ago was so beautiful.
Thank you.
I loved it. I love the vibe. You think I could learn that in 5 to 10 minutes?
I
the
think
way you
so.
played it?
All right, let me see if
How
I
long
can.
did it, how long did it take
earlier,
you to learn that?
Well,
I need to just kind of judge exactly what will happen here.
it took me almost a full year to hold it properly. Let's just say
Oh,
that.
to hold
this
the
is
Just to hold
instrument.
it properly, it took me a full year. But I've seen kids that come in and they learn this stuff in like 2 weeks max, and those
Okay.
are the ones that are like really
Yeah.
good at it. So I try to give them one-on-one mentorship and encourage them to do this kind of music because it's positive. Especially in the pandemic, learning an instrument really helps with depression, with anxiety.
Yeah.
It just helps you stay grounded, and spreading it with people that don't normally get this type of music is really helpful to their mental health as well.
Now, Cindy, while we try to set Paul up with
I
that,
hear
let's
that.
just catch
All
up
right.
for a moment. I mean, you've been teaching music for over, a decade now?
Yes, pretty
And,
much.
We've talked so many times about your passion for classical music and, aiming for getting into the orchestra. And then the pandemic happened. What
Yes.
was that like for you?
That was pretty depressing for me because I'm used to interacting with my students for big concerts. We don't have like tiny little recitals. We have big Bliss concerts for Palote School of Music. So they were kind of bummed out that they couldn't do it. So this year we went the extra mile and did everything virtual.
Yeah.
So they still sent in their videos and they performed like normal, but at home.
So they're still
Yes.
learning at home?
Yes,
They're
they're
still
still-
teaching
yes.
music online?
Yes.
Well, if
through
you can
Zoom.
teach music online, anybody can
Right.
teach anything online.
It's true. I've met students that I've never met them in person, but
Oh, wow.
I taught them online and they've just taken off on their own. So
Yeah.
that's pretty gratifying to see that people take it up on themselves to achieve something like that.
And I'm pretty sure you were always a cool teacher, but you probably became cooler when you used electric
Yes,
instruments.
everybody wants to be like Miss Cindy when she pulls this one out. So.
And what do you tell them? Learn the classics first?
Most of the time I tell them, yes, learn the basics on the regular acoustic violin, then you can graduate to the electric, and that's when you pretty much can handle yourself and you don't need a teacher anymore. So I encourage them to do that after they finish whatever they want to achieve with their studies.
Well, obviously this morning we're fast tracking my lessons. We are
All right,
even
so
starting at acoustic. I understand the learning curve may be a bit more steeper for adults
well,
and
I
children.
found the perfect song for you to try. It's
right.
actually Twinkle Twinkle.
Yeah, that's his favorite song.
How did you know? That's number one on my playlist.
Yes. Actually, I'm gonna switch over to the acoustic. Yeah,
Okay.
so
Yes,
maybe you
go
can
right
hold this.
ahead.
Yeah, I know what to do with this, right?
Of course, that's.
Can you do it like a guitar?
I was wondering the same thing.
Just drop
Play.
I mean, I just think it's beautiful.
It looks lovely on you, if nothing else.
Yeah. I can take a picture and pretend that I know what I'm doing.
Yes, so the number one rule is don't touch the hair with your fingers.
Okay, so I broke that
Because-
rule just now.
You
hold
keep
it
breaking
here.
the rule. You're breaking the rule now.
Okay.
You're still
So
breaking
that's
rule.
the part you hold the violin from is actually down here. It's called the
Okay.
frog. So
Okay.
yeah, this
Hold
is
the
where
frog.
you're holding the bow. So this will be your bow.
Okay.
And you hold it in a bunny rabbit shape. So these are the ears and these are the teeth and this is the carrot. And then they show the kids to hold it
I'm
like this.
just like, let me just hold
So-
on to the valuable
All right, so
equipment.
you can put this
Paul,
in
you do
this
the
hand.
rest.
This hand.
Yes, and then the violin will go in this, the bow will go in this hand, and then you're going to take the violin and you're going to hold it up this way first so that you can get an angle of where it should go on your shoulder.
Okay.
You're going to turn it upside down under the chin.
Wow.
Yes, so right here should be your comfy spot, and you can hold this right here. And I can show you the first two notes of Twinkle Twinkle, which we know as Twinkle Twinkle, right? So you know that song, right?
Yeah.
How I wonder.
Yeah. So the first two notes are actually the easiest because they're on the open strings when we don't need to press any fingers. So you're going to play on the second string is A string, so you're going to say twinkle. Then you're going to roll the bow over to E. So those are your first two notes, twing. Yes, yeah. Yes, so now, are you ready for the next step?
Yeah. Sorry.
So the next step now is you're going to relax this hand, put it here, and then the little part, little is here on the E, the first string here. Then you let it go, star. Yeah, so you have twinkle, twinkle. Yes, all right, now I'm going to
come
let
on
you try.
now.
All right, let's see if you got it. Let's see if you got
Don't make
it.
it look too easy now, right?
Yeah, and then this part needs to stay right here in the middle, right here.
Okay.
All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's
No,
not bad.
That's
Cindy,
amazing.
you're being so nice.
Yes, I think with a few lessons you'll get even better.
Wow. That's my first time playing the violin. Marlene, how?
You look like a professional.
Yes, actually
do.
he has a very
Yeah.
good
One
left
more
hand.
time.
You know, he sings too. Maybe we make up a song for this one.
Yeah, this one should be a little bit back more right there.
This
Yeah,
is
there you
beginning
got
to
it.
sound
Yes.
like a horror movie theme.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely. Definitely. That's great.
So if you can do that,
Yeah.
I think anyone can do it.
Right.
Right?
Definitely.
It just takes a little practice, and when you fiddle,
Well, I mean, you're a
literally
great
fiddle
teacher,
around with
let's
it.
be honest.
Right. But I mean, I could see myself. I could see myself occupying myself.
Yeah.
You know, learning after that small bit of practice. I feel a bit of confidence that you know
Yes.
what, maybe it's not that hard.
Yeah, and
To
that's
pick up some
laughing at
some more notes, and then it comes with time, though, right?
Yes, and that's a mental block that I find here in Belize is that people think like, oh, it's like
It looks scary.
it's intimidating. People
Yeah.
think, oh, you have to be a prodigy, violin
Yeah.
concerto, you know, but it can be for fun too. I mean, I'm showing the kids that you can do it for fun, you can make a living from it. So I've been getting gigs out in resorts in Placencia, San Pedro.
lovely.
So,
And we saw your videos scrolling
Yes,
too, so you're
yes.
doing music videos
yes,
with
I'm starting
just
to do
your
that.
solo
Yes,
performance.
Yes, because it's sad Belize doesn't have that kind of thing happening. So I just want to change the scene. Me and Leon Banks, we're trying to change that scene where we research our own methods of, you know, videoing ourselves, recording ourselves so that the quality is there as well. So we've been putting in
And
a lot of work.
invested. You know, I think
Yes.
that's also a key thing. Look
Yes.
at you there.
Oh, I've also been performing at Ochuna restaurant before the pandemic, but you know the lockdown and stuff happened, so we were supposed to start back in February. So I'm hoping everyone comes out again and supports us.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
No, it's we've spoken about it a few times, mostly with singers, but musicians in general. This has been a really tough time because you rely on people and social
Yes.
settings. But you didn't just sit there. You found an avenue with online.
Yes.
And
yes.
what's been the response?
Well, at first kids weren't like up for it because then school is online, everything is online, so they're like another thing online. But the ones that were serious didn't fall off. They were like, okay, let's do this, and we kind of carried them forward. And then afterwards, the ones that were reluctant joined in slowly. So I found that, you know, kind of inspiring that they want to learn, so that makes me want to teach as well.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about benefits. You've been playing violin, I mean, I don't know how long, all your life,
Yes.
since you were very little.
Yes.
And what do you say is the benefit of learning a new instrument and playing an instrument? What's the personal benefit?
Well, for me, the personal benefit is just being able to share my creativity. Because it's like I tell Leon all the time, I hear things in my head, I'm not crazy, but getting it to come in reality is the hard part. So for me, the benefit is seeing that hard work that I've been trying to get out of me actually come out. So I find that really interesting when I see what I'm thinking come out in a video or in a song.
Would you say there's a mental health benefit as
Yes.
well as an emotional
Oh, yeah.
benefit to persons who may be on lockdown, for example, in
Actually,
quarantine?
it's a form of therapy for people with depression. You know, learning an instrument, it takes your mind off of everything that's happening out here, and you kind of like go inside yourself and think musical thoughts instead of, you know, having anger, having sadness. You know, you put that into a form that you can bring out that's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
So you only teach children, or we can sign up for
Yes,
some
he
adult
can
lessons?
definitely.
should
Yes,
sign up.
I do
Yeah.
have adult students.
I need to learn how I wonder what you are part.
Yes.
Little star. So I'm advancing.
Yes,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah.
You got the
And
first part down.
I'll work on the standby drama. We'll do a mix
Yes.
of
Yeah,
violin and
what?
standby, right?
I need to stick around for that.
That means you're coming in with vocals, or we're gonna
Yeah.
call on Leon to do that.
Yeah, Leon will, yeah.
Oh, but this is fantastic. So, how do people get in touch with you if they are interested in joining the classes with the kids or getting lessons?
Yes, most of my information is on the Paloti School of Music page on Facebook.
Okay.
So you can go there. There's a registration form where you can sign up for any instrument that we have available. So we have cello, viola, violin, flute, vocals, guitar, and I think soon electric guitar, I'm hoping.
Ooh.
So kids can pick whatever instrument they want, and then we'll pair them with a good teacher to start them off.
Nice. And in the meantime, following your videos?
Yes, so you can find me on YouTube under the Violin Gyal with a Y, Gyal.
Instagram?
Instagram,
Yeah.
the.violin.gyal with a Y again.
Do you take requests?
Yes, actually, people have been putting in the comments what they want to hear me cover, and so I did a little hip hop medley from something like that. So I'll play that a little bit later.
All right. And so, what's been a strange request that you haven't gotten around to?
There was one person who hired me for an anniversary dinner, and the playlist was very strange, but I get that it's a personal thing with her and her husband, but she requested I'm a Barbie girl.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It was some inside joke they had, but it turned
nice.
out pretty on the violin.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it was nice.
So you have you posted that one? Because the
No.
80s babies are gonna love it. Yeah.
No, but I think I'm gonna do that one next.
Yeah. Do you know that song, Paul?
I am a Barbie girl
In a Barbie world.
Oh.
that one.
All right, so and I'm sure people are asking for some of the Belizean songs as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. The most requested has been the Super G that I do, Party Insane. And I do some Lila Vernon. I actually like doing more traditional Belize stuff and showcasing like Paul Nabor and Mr. Peters. I love his 11 Bocatura on violin. It's like insane. But I like doing Belizean covers as well.
The violin gal, right? Just in case you needed to know where you're gonna get your latest entertainment. And so, what can we request from you? Let's see, what can you learn on the spot? Paul, what's your
I want to hear one of the more traditional Belizean
Do we want to go to Open Your Eyes team?
Can she? Is she up for that challenge?
Do the graphics. You gotta play it though. Play the bumper for me.
You're not hearing it in your head.
Pull up the bumper, Dara.
We hear at least one or two notes from it.
Yeah. So we can hear it. Let's see. All right, we're gonna get that going in. This is actually done by Belizeans too.
Yes.
Yeah, by Dane and his crew. Yeah.
Dean, yeah.
All right, we're
We
not
have
hearing
it?
it here. I knew she could do it, you know. All right, Cindy, but we are so grateful that you came in to remind us once again that music can really be a form of therapy and just something new for us to take on even as adults, right?
Yes, definitely.
Any closing thoughts?
Just like to say hi to Aria, my daughter watching at home. That's me and Leon's daughter. And Leah, we want to say hi to Leah, to my mom, my dad in heaven, and my mom, my mother-in-law, Miss Delverine Lavmy, and Mr. Adam Banks on behalf of Leon Banks.
Who's behind the scenes making sure everything's fine?
He's making sure that the engine runs smoothly, so I have to tell him much thanks for helping me out.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming in. Are you going to close off with some music?
Yes, I have one
Electric
more.
or-
Electric.
I think she's
want me to
found a
take
new
this
baby,
from
you know. Very clear.
Yes, all right, thank you.
All right. You're going to do backup?
No, I'm going back up.
All right. She's going to take us to a break. And yeah, they're asking you to take the delicate equipment over there.
Of course.
Cindy Burgos, thank you so much for coming in. The Violin Gal, find her on YouTube and on Instagram. Show your support, make your requests, and she'll take us out to the break.